much most of us, and when we are asked to go searching on the internet, we almost by default now say, oh, I'm going to Google that. And for many of us, Googling something works just fine. However, as a university student, we need to go beyond the basics. So if I go into Google and I search for our favourite term, fake news, you will see here that I have got some incredible amount of results there, which means, wow, that's a great search. No, it's not. I've got far too many results there. I cannot, hopefully, sort through all of those. I need a better mechanism to do that. And we're going to show you in a minute. But just before we do, just realise too that for most of us, when we do search, we will often go for the ones that are on the top. Notice the little thing there that says ad. These are there because they are ads. Even the ones that come on the top here, which we presume are the best, need not necessarily be the best. In this particular case, it's not too bad. But again, we need to do better. And one of the ways we can do better is to go into the settings that belong with Google and click on the drop down and come down here to this thing that says advanced search. If I click on the advanced search, you'll see that a whole new thing opens up. A whole range of being able to manipulate and change our search. So one of the things that when we did our search before, we were searching on fake news. And whilst it was bringing up results that said fake news, if we had gone further into it, we would have found that there were some other results that came up with just the word fake in them. Because when Google searches, it searches for the whole phrase there, and then it searches for each of the words. So if we had to put a bigger search term in there, like fake news in social media, it would have gone searching for fake news, it would have gone searching for social, would have gone searching for social media, and brought up a whole range of things. So if we want to do the exact phrase, what we need to do is put it in here, in the thing that says this exact word or phrase. As you can see there, we could have also done that by using quote marks around our words. So now we're going to go searching for fake news only. Let's just see what the results come up like when we do that. Notice immediately that number has dropped considerably, and that's just by doing that, searching for fake news. I'm going to go back in there though, because I can do much, much better than that. So now, if we wanted fake news and we wanted social media, we might have to go up here and we might have to put in social media, but to make it an exact phrase, and I've put a capital S there, I'll just take that out. An exact phrase, so I'm going to have to put quote marks around it. Okay, let's have a look, see now what happens to our results. It's gone up by quite a bit actually. So by putting that in there, we've changed the things. If we did that with thinking about social media, that's a lot of things. So we might want Facebook, we might want Twitter, but we might not want Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, or whatever. Okay, so we'll try that now. We'll see what happens now. Okay, and we had 65,000, and so you can see there that what we're doing is we're changing around, messing with our search and refining it. And up here you can see in this search bar here, it's actually telling us what we're doing. So we're finding the exact word fake news. We want Facebook or Twitter with the exact thing, social media, but we don't want Instagram, Snapchat, or TikTok. Okay, so that's interesting enough. Now, we could notice there are numbers and things. That's useful if we're doing other bits and pieces. We could be finding it, though, in a range of languages. In our particular case, we're not going to, but let's just say we want to change the region. So let's go in here and we just want to find stuff from Australia. So let's go there. Okay, now we have got stuff purely from Australia. That may be useful for us in lots of cases. And notice it doesn't tell us the number of results. There are still significant amount of results in there, but it's not telling us completely. Okay, let's go in here again to our advanced search, because we can do even better than that too. We can have a look at the dates. So in certain cases, if you remember, we need to get something that is current. So if we want up to a year ago, we can go searching for things that are just in the last year. And again, it's very hard to tell how many results there are, but you'll notice the dates and the times and everything else. Okay, and you'll notice also that coming in here are things like EDUs. We'll talk about those now, because that's all in the domain. So if we put in there that we only want useme.edu, that will going to go searching for education things. So let's go there. Now we have absolutely screwed it down. In fact, we probably screwed it down too far. And we may have to go in here and modify our search terms a little bit more. Okay, so that's a very quick run through of how we can use our advanced search function to modify our search, to bring it down into something that we particularly want. Of course, if we get too far in and that sort of stuff, we can always go back in there and take some things out. Notice there are a couple of other options in there. You can find different things like Excel, PowerPoints, and other bits and pieces. And this one here is really, really important, but we'll talk about that one another time. When you come to explaining how you did your search and that for your search strategies using Google, we want to hear you telling us that you've used an advanced search. And one way to do that is to simply go up here to the search bar and copy all of that detail there and remember exactly what it says. So if I copied that and I pasted it into my document, I can say that I went searching for the words fake news, social media, plus maybe Facebook or Twitter, but not Instagram, Snapchat, or TikTok. And I went searching in the past year for things, and that would be a really good description of your search strategies. So hopefully that helps you when you're thinking about how to search with Google more strategically.